Take full ownership of your life direction. Guiding your life begins with one powerful truth. Nothing will change until you take complete ownership of your direction. Most people don't realize how much of their life is influenced by habits, surroundings, and emotions they never questioned. They drift, hoping life will hand them clarity. But clarity doesn't arrive by accident. It arrives when you stand up and say, "My life is my responsibility." Ownership is not about blaming yourself for everything that has happened. It's about claiming the power to shape what happens next. The moment you acknowledge that you are the driver, not the passenger, something shifts inside you. You stop waiting for permission. You stop living on autopilot. You stop relying on luck. You begin to see every choice, every attitude, and every reaction as a building block of your future. Taking ownership forces you to become intentional. You start asking the tough questions most people avoid because the answers require courage. What do I really want? Who do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to build in the next 1, 3, or 5 years? Ownership makes you examine your habits, how you spend your time, who you spend it with, what you feed your mind, how you handle challenges. When you realize these small daily actions shape your destiny, you no longer treat them casually. You understand that your future is not decided by your circumstances, but by the decisions you make in response to them. Ownership is liberation because it means you are no longer controlled by excuses, fears, or the opinions of others. You begin leading your life instead of reacting to it. And that is the first step toward guiding your path with power and purpose. Build a clear vision before making big decisions. A life without vision is like traveling without a destination. You move, but you never arrive anywhere meaningful. One of the greatest mistakes people make is making major decisions without knowing what they truly want. They choose careers, relationships, habits, and goals based on trends, pressure, or convenience. But when you make decisions without a clear vision, you end up living a life that doesn't feel like yours. Vision is the picture of your future that gives your choices direction. It is the internal compass that says, "This is where I'm going," even when the journey is difficult or unclear. Creating that vision requires honesty, reflection, and patience. It's not something you rush, it's something you build piece by piece as you understand what fulfills you, what challenges you, what excites you, and what brings you peace. Vision gives meaning to discipline. It turns sacrifice into investment. It makes hard work feel purposeful. When you know where you want to go, you no longer waste energy on distractions. You no longer say yes to everything. You begin filtering opportunities through a simple question. Does this take me closer to my vision or farther from it? This level of clarity creates confidence. It removes confusion. It protects your time. Most importantly, it prevents you from living by accident and empowers you to live with intention. Let your values guide your path, not your emotions. One of the most important lessons in guiding your life is understanding the difference between emotions and values. Emotions are temporary. They rise, fall, and change with the weather of your day. Values are permanent. They anchor your decisions when everything feels uncertain. If you rely only on emotions, you'll make choices based on fear, frustration, excitement, or impulse. But if you rely on your values, you'll make decisions rooted in who you are and who you want to become. Emotions make life unstable. Values make life consistent. Think about how many times people say, "I don't feel like working. I don't feel like learning. I don't feel like changing." If feelings become the guide, life becomes unpredictable. You work when you feel like it. You grow when you feel motivated. You take action only when it's convenient, and that pattern destroys dreams. But when you decide to let values lead, discipline, honesty, growth, responsibility, kindness, you move forward even on the days when your emotions try to pull you backward. Values protect your future from the chaos of your feelings. When you let values guide you, your direction becomes clearer. You don't have to decide everything from scratch because your principles make many decisions for you. If discipline is a value, you don't have to debate whether to stay consistent, you just do it. If honesty is a value, you don't question whether to tell the truth, you simply follow your standard. When your values are strong, your path becomes simpler. Life will still be challenging, but your decisions will no longer be confusing. You'll choose the road that aligns with your character, not the one that makes your emotions comfortable. This is how you build a life you are proud of, not just a life you enjoy for a moment. Learn to read the signs life gives you. Life does not always speak in words. Sometimes it speaks through patterns, feelings, opportunities, and outcomes. But many people move too fast, complain too loudly, or distract themselves too much to notice the signs. Guiding your life means slowing down enough to listen. It means paying attention to the direction life is nudging you in. Every experience, good or bad, is feedback. Every result is information. Every repeated cycle is a message. Life whispers before it shouts. And the people who succeed are the ones who pay attention early. Sometimes the signs come from within. If something drains your energy every time you do it, that's a sign. If a certain environment consistently kills your motivation, that's a sign. If your mind keeps returning to a dream you've ignored, that's a sign. Your intuition is not random. It's the result of your experiences, your wisdom, and your inner intelligence trying to protect you or push you forward. Sometimes the signs come from outside. When opportunities keep opening in a certain direction, pay attention. When people with similar ideas and goals keep crossing your path, pay attention. When you keep failing at something you don't even love anymore, pay attention. Life is always guiding you, but it does not force you. You must recognize the signals and choose the direction consciously. Learning to read the signs gives you an advantage most people never use: awareness. Awareness helps you avoid unnecessary pain, break unhelpful cycles, and walk toward the right opportunities with confidence. Instead of stumbling through life, you begin navigating it. Choose growth over comfort every time. Every major turning point in your life will come down to one simple choice: stay comfortable or grow. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels familiar. Comfort feels warm and easy. But comfort is also the silent trap that keeps you living the same year over and over again. Growth, on the other hand, demands courage. It demands sacrifice. It demands that you face the parts of yourself you often hide. Growth stretches you. Growth challenges your identity. Growth forces you to become someone stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were yesterday. When you choose comfort, you remain who you are. When you choose growth, you become who you are meant to be. But the truth is, growth rarely feels good in the moment. Waking up earlier doesn't feel good at first. Studying when you're tired doesn't feel good. Saving money instead of spending it doesn't feel good. Practicing a skill over and over can feel frustrating, but everything that feels uncomfortable today becomes strength tomorrow. Growth is like the gym. You don't get stronger by lifting light weights. You grow by pushing against resistance. And growth compounds. Every time you choose the harder, wiser path, you build momentum, you build confidence, you build proof that you are capable of more than you thought. You begin trusting yourself. Suddenly, things that once felt impossible become normal. Things that once felt scary become exciting. Things that once felt heavy become manageable. Choosing growth over comfort is the decision that separates those who simply exist from those who truly rise. Design your future through consistent, wise daily choices. People often imagine that life changes through big breakthroughs, massive moments, or dramatic decisions, but the truth is much simpler. Your future is shaped by the small, repeated choices you make every single day. Life is built in layers. A little discipline each day builds strength. A little reading each day builds wisdom. A little saving each day builds security. A little effort each day builds mastery. Every choice you make becomes a brick in the foundation of your future. Consistency does not require perfection. It requires commitment. Even if you can only give 1 hour, 1 step, 1 action today, that is enough. If you repeat it, the people who build great lives are not always the fastest or the most talented. They are the ones who show up, even in small ways, day after day. Every wise choice compounds. Every disciplined moment multiplies. Every good habit strengthens your direction. When you understand the power of small daily actions, you stop waiting for huge breakthroughs. You start building them. Designing your future means deciding the path you want and aligning your daily decisions with that vision. If your future matters to you, your choices must reflect it. The more consistent you are, the more your life begins to take shape. Slowly at first, then suddenly in ways that surprise even you. Ending of the speech. Your life path is not determined by luck, background, or chance. It's determined by the decisions you make and the direction you choose. When you take ownership of your life, when you create a clear vision, when you follow your values instead of your emotions, when you read the signs life gives you, when you choose growth over comfort, and when you commit to wise daily actions, your future stops being uncertain. It becomes something you build with intention. You become the designer of your destiny. You become the author of your story. You become the leader of your own life. And the beautiful truth is this: you don't need anyone to hand you the right path. You have the power to create it right now with the choices you make today. And when you guide your life with clarity, courage, and purpose, the path ahead opens, not because it's easy, but because you are finally ready for it.